and welcome. I'm Alia, and today we will talk about a gem among the gems of the Holy Quran. Many overlook its benefits, and today we will dive into this powerful treasure, showing you how it can be used for even greater blessings. Using the Kaf, Ayn, Sad, and Ha, Mim, Ayn, Sin, Qaf together. These letter combos, if you've never heard of them before, are known as مقطعة letters, الحروف المقطعة, or the disconnected letters. They appear at the start of certain chapters in the Quran. Now, here's the thing. No one really knows their exact meaning. It's part of the Quran's divine mystery. Scholars have different opinions. Maybe these letters highlight a miraculous nature of the Quran, or they act as an introduction to catch the listener's attention. But at the end of the day, only Allah knows their true purpose. But what we truly know is that people were able to achieve miracles. And in this episode, we will reference Quranic verses to show their true connection and how this formula can be used for blessings, wealth, and prosperity. Now let me tell you something. The Kaf Ayn Sad and the Ha Mim Ayn Sin Qaf is truly miraculous. I've seen and heard it do mind-blowing things. I'm not supposed to say this, and I cannot truly dive deeper, but I know and we've heard of people who were able to travel through places, and not any people, only the righteous people who have deeply and deeply studied the Quran. I cannot say more about that, but this method eliminates stagnation and blockages, attracts happiness, prosperity, and wealth, removes magic, envy, and any spiritual injury. By the permission of Allah Almighty, it can break blockages in one session. So, before I start and explain to you the method, let's first identify the signs of blockages or spiritual hindrance. If you're facing problems and suspect bad luck or spiritual injury, look out for these signs. 1. Sudden sleepiness or feeling drowsy when working on important things. 2. Chest tightness or discomfort during business studies, marriage, or travel planning. 3. Negative thoughts flooding your mind when you return home or you start a task. 4. Dreams involving bathrooms or difficulty performing wudu. You would feel like you want to use the bathroom, or you would dream that you are actually in the bathroom doing your business. This is a clear sign. And let me tell you about the points I said before. Let's say you have these great plans for marriage or work or a new business or a new position, whatever, and you're so excited about it and you're always thinking and you have great ideas. But once you want to start doing it, or once you want to get started, you feel this heaviness, you feel this sleepiness, you feel this tiredness, as if something is blocking you or stopping you from reaching your goal. This also can be a sign. And if you have them, the Kaf, Ha, Ayn, Sad, and the Ha, Mim, Ayn, Sin, Qaf will definitely help you. So let's get started, shall we? So, what materials will you need? Number 1, you will need a green silk or fabric. So, if you have green silk or a green fabric, use it. If you don't, any plain white paper will do. But remember, plain, no lines. When you're dealing with any recipe or a method like this, you do not want to use lines, because lines represent obstacle or like constriction. So this green silk or this green paper or whatever it is, it can be 12 to 15 centimeter wide and about like 30 to 50 centimeter long. 3. Fragrance. It's optional, but I recommend it. You can use musk, you can use oud, or any alcohol-free fragrance, any natural fragrance or oil you have. Important that it's alcohol-free. If you're dealing anything with the Quran, you don't want to use alcohol in it. So let's get started with the recipe. 1. Before you start writing, you will hold the paper close to your mouth. Take the paper in your hand, hold it close to your mouth, and recite 1. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 19 times. 1, 9. After that, you will recite Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad 19 times, but I prefer the Ibrahimic prayer. I know not all of our English speakers, they might find some phrases are new for them and they might not be very experienced. If you don't know anything, just take the phrase that I said and Google it. There will be plenty of doubt, pictures and words and things that can help you. So the Abrahamic prayer, if you don't know it, it goes like this: Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ali Ibrahim wa barik ala Muhammad wa ali. And each time you would finish a set of recitations, you would blow on the paper. Number 2, at the top, we will start writing. You will write. After that, you will write Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now in the middle, you will write this formula 45 times. 4, 5. You will write Kaf, Ha, Ya, Ain, Sad, wa Ha, Mim, Ain, Sin, Qaf. Next, you will write these Quranic verses 3 times each. I will insert a picture of those Quranic verses. And now let's talk about the significance and the importance of these verses. Let me show you this. What do you see special about these verses? Subhanallah, subhanallah. You will notice the first letter and the last letter of each verse will create Kaf, Hain, Sad to the last. إنزلناه والرياح ميم from ma والرياح the ha letter. Again, you will find it in the phrase. هو الله, the ha from the first letter, and Ar-Rahim, the meme, and so on. Now, when you're done writing each verse 3 times, you will write to conclude. Now step 3, you are done writing. We will do the post-recitation. Hold your mouth close to the paper or the fabric and recite the code Kaf, Ha, Ya, Ain, Sad, wa Ha, Mim, Ain, Sin, Qaf for maximum effect. You will do that 1,000 times. If you cannot do that, then do it 313 times. If you cannot do that, then do it 111 times. And blow lightly after each set of recitations. Now you're done with your work. You will fold the paper, and what will you do with it? Let's say you're seeking marriage or protection, but especially for marriage, let me give you a special tip. Carry the fabric or the paper inside your clothes on your right side. Let's say you want to protect your house. Hang it above the main entrance or facing the Qibla, or if you have a Quranic surah somewhere hanged in the house, do it behind it, hide it behind it. Or also for protection or breaking envy or whatever it is, do it on your right side as well. Your intention is extremely important in this work. Now let me give you a bonus tip. If you're struggling with jinn lovers so hard you cannot get rid of it, this method will eradicate it. Even while you're doing it, you will feel it eradicate. What you will do, hold 7 bay leaves. 7 bay leaves and recite the code Kaf, Ha, Ya, Ain, Sad, wa Ha, Mim, Ain, Sin, Qaf 1,000 times over them. And then burn the bay leaves and let the smoke move around your body and your house. Let the incense cover you and your house. You will do 7 bay leaves for 7 days before sunset or before bedtime. Are we done here? No. You want to suffocate the thing. You want it to escape to you, not temporarily leave and come back. So you want to apply musk or alcohol-free fragrance to these areas. Your toes, your knees, your lower back, your head, your lower tummy, and the uterus area for women. Now at last, of course, don't forget your daily protection routine. Don't forget to recite Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas. For maintenance and replacement, you can leave the fabric or paper in place for 40 days. After the 40 days, you can burn the material to release any absorbed energy if needed. Keep in mind, this is not essential. You can 100% keep it for longer than 40 days, as much as you want. Nothing will happen. The energy will not reduce, the blessing will not reduce. But some people like to refresh it. They like to strengthen it with time. So if that's your case, then every 40 days, burn the material to release any absorbed energy and then create a new piece and repeat the process. In conclusion, this method is one of the most powerful methods for spiritual tools for removing obstacles, attracting blessings, and breaking magic or envy. Just like thousands have experienced miraculous results by Allah's will, so can you. I am Alia. Thank you for joining me today.